you're about to tear the roof off.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Go! You guys can win this! I believe it! You can take him! I just know!
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Keldon Johnson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Then there's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wesley in at the point. And for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. Davis out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 5. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right.
Here we go.
And I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
To the inside.
I got him.
Here's Wembanyama. Good by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's a three-pointer. Here's Castle. To the middle. Here's Vassell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Mavericks, another 3. Mr. Clutch has gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Out.
One more. Backed away. And stolen by Irving. On the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Castle. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game.
Hey, watch him.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Dallas. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into a league company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak. Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Inside, here's Johnson. Davis with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man, Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Now here's Wembanyama, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Vassell can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this match. And let's send it over to Allen LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He added 55 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allen. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality.
Every night's different. Might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Another three for
Timeout, timeout. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever.
Both teams making some changes here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
But how about that scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Shoes these guys are wearing. My goodness.
They've got Derek Lively. Washington out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in a two-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Spurs trail by 11. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable. And his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handle. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement.
Keep pulling that shot.
The angle. He finishes, the shots he can make.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Another one falls for Dallas.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
First trip to the line for him here.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Washington. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Klay Thompson. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Down low. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Oh, tries a three. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points in the quarter.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Vassell can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 14. Here's Mr. Clutch. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Unloads. And it's Dallas scoring again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Castle. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
The rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good, and Dallas making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Hayes is checked in for San Antonio. He's perfect from the line this time.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, Dallas.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
From deep, Johnson. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
He puts up a 3. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Spurs trail by 13. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Castle.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They really got to pick up that interior defense.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Here's Castle. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Here's Wesley. Offline with a 3. And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming...
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside... Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Mavericks. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the officials.
So on the floor for the Spurs. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Castle. And it's Wesley in at point guard. Pass to Castle. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. To the paint. Here's Castle. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Mavericks lead by 13. Shot on the wing. Jump shot is good. Mr. Clutch has got 35 in the game.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Green, come in!
Here's Wesley. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Christie. Here's Mr. Clutch. The open J off the mark. Spurs trail by 17. You know, Grant, you talked to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just think this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Castle. Outside the arc. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio with a change here too. Branham's checked in.
Get there, get there!
Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, missed by Dallas.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He
He
hasn't converted a 3. It was a tremendous first half he had.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
San Antonio with a rebound. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 is up.
Get it!
And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mr. Clutch. Yes! Another basket!
And he's into the 40s scoring-wise. Very familiar territory for him.
We've seen him do this a lot. He's almost into the top 5 on the all-time 40-point game list. And so it's Irvin with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. San Antonio's going just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 6.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. Spurs trail by 13. A minute 6 left in the 3rd. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Mr. Clutch has got 45 points.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Okay, balance it out!
Wesley, the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Here's Castle, launches a 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mr. Clutch has got 16 in the second half.
Boy, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
From deep, Johnson. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off the mark there with a 3. He shoots a 3. By Wesley, no good. Outside Davis. From the arc. Another one goes. Incredible.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
And he's marching towards history as he looks to catch the mark for 3rd most 50-point games in a single season. Absolutely amazing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their defense has stood out. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a... He's checked in for San Antonio.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Kyrie Irving out there with Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Wesley, the pass to Wembanyama.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hey. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Rebound by San Antonio.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see.
Good boy, good boy.
The Mavericks lead by 16. Hey, expanding his range. Pure from 3-point range. Mr. Clutch has got 53 points.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Go.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Brennan. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis comes in for Lively, and it's Marshall in for Sohan. And San Antonio making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now.
Hard on that one, B.A. Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G slam cam.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Hey! Rebound. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Wembanyama.
That's Wembanyama. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done. Again! What an avalanche!
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game.
Get the
being able to
perimeter!
score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Johnson with a bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from the wing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 17.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against San Antonio.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Clutch.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Vassell left side. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Davis with a rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Castle. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Castle for 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lets it go from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Get the perimeter.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian